Welcome, everybody, to the very first episode of Rewind Week on the channel. We're going to be going through pretty much every game I've played in the last 2 years that I've done either like a stream of or a series of, and going back to it for one episode to see what's changed, what's new, and my final thoughts on that game as a whole. Today we're starting with, I think it's like one of the first non-Isaac roguelikes I streamed, that being Phantom Abyss. It's not a very known game. Published by the Devolver Digital. It's kind of like if Indiana Jones was a roguelike. It's a parkour, adventure, relic grabbing game. And of course you use a whip, which you can use to grapple and grab items, open chests, and things like that, with a lot of different variations of whips to choose from. A lot of them having a drawback or a debuff until you win a run as that whip, which in that case it removes the debuff. It's pretty straightforward, and we'll talk about more of the mechanics as we get into the run. I think I only did like actually one video on this game, by the way. We're using the ice whip, which will give me ice physics, but I'll also be able to slide extremely fast. So I like having the quick, risky movement there. Let's dare to enter. What is this? Classic mode. Oh, no, we'll go to adventure mode. I don't know what those new things are, but the last time I played this game would have been about a year ago. I have not played it in a while, and the reason is this game has some things that I'm not super fond of. Also, it's kind of like it's online. All these guys right here are old players who died in this temple, and I can kind of see what mistakes they made, what routes they took. It's like a little bit of a pseudo. Oh, we're not dead. Oh my God, we already fell off the edge. Listen, you make mistakes when you're coming back to a game like this. I haven't always played this the best, and maybe that was me. Maybe it was the ice physics. I have no idea. But it's a pretty fun game. It's just, when they were updating this game around the time it came out, they were making a lot of questionable choices that personally I wasn't a huge fan of. The main one being that, like, it was updating so frequently and every update changed so much about the game that it was kind of, I gotta get the orb. It was kind of hard to follow along with that, and still be able to like tell what's going on and you know, absorbing every new mechanic that there was. So again, is there a chest down here? Oh my God, there's a chest down here. I gotta cancel my fall damage, but still, make it back up. We're good, we're fine, and take the orb, please. They were doing a lot of updates, and a lot of them weren't too good. There was one called the Invasion update, which added a bunch of like new enemies that I really had no idea what they were doing. Like, they were exploding, they were shooting things at me. Like, it was chaotic, and aesthetically, it didn't really fit in with the game too much. Ghost Hammer? What is this? Oh, essence collected. Hell yeah, whatever that means. Okay, slide, you're cool. Your slide is very fast. Probably should use that more, if you're being honest. Nothing, no secrets in here. We keep going. And the end of the first area. I can buy an upgrade to my character. Wings. Heal. I will definitely take the extra heart there. I made a boo-boo earlier on this dungeon here. But, oh, there's guardians. I forgot about this. This is a very cool feature. These, like, big bosses hunt you down in the area. Devouring Rage, I think, just chases you, but they're very fast. This is one of the better ones to have. The worst one is the poison guy. He makes like a bunch of poison clouds, and you can't walk through them, and it can block your progression and kill you pretty easily. But our best bet is going to just to be go quickly here. That's pretty much all you want to do. Oh, I got to do the key thing already? They must have changed that as well. It used to be like 4 floors for an area. Now it's only 2, it looks like. We got to open up that door by going to collect some fireplaces. So I guess we're going to go do that right now. Go into the red area first, I'm pretty sure. Not going to touch me. Nope. Whee! It's a fun game to parkour and mess around in for sure. But the early updates, they were aesthetically not that pleasing. Oh, we're so fast. They didn't do a lot to make the game more enjoyable. The room templates were very basic, and there wasn't really a lot setting the rooms and the areas apart besides a couple of new traps per zone. So it wasn't really that flattering. It was a very, very fun game to play originally, like when it first came out, because everything was new. But as the updates progressed, they weren't adding the right stuff, I guess. But now that I'm coming back to it, it looks like there's a big graphical overhaul for sure, which was... Can I make it up there? Oh, there's a chest up here, right? A rare chest? Medium chest. there is... What was I saying? I'm all turned around now. Oh, I gotta go up here, right. There was a big graphical overhaul, it looks like, and the game looks... I'll say it looks quite good. I think the game is very visually cool. It's kind of got like a little bit of a Fortnite glossiness to it, but you know, Fortnite's also a graphically pretty impressive game for being free, that's for sure. So I'm not mad about that at all. And it looks like they took out the enemies, like the invaders, which again, like, oh, he's right there. He's right there. Another great move on their part. He's getting so close. They're making good choices here. That was a good play. Spikes, wait, watch out for him. Okay, good. This should be the blue fireplace. Easy. Now we're out of here. We're going to zone 2. The caves, I believe, is next. But it looks like they've walked back the bad decisions they made. I wouldn't say bad, but the controversial ones they've made, and have made the room types vary more, made the traps vary more. And I gotta say, you know, for a rough middle launch for, I guess it was still in early access back then, but for a rough-ish early launch of the game, it's definitely, it's gotten better. And I do still enjoy the game. Did I miss like a special door I was supposed to go into? Because that run felt awfully short. You're supposed to go like to different levels of difficulty. Did they change that? Or am I just done? Because there's... No, we're not going forward. So this is one of the worst things about the game, in my opinion. Well, it's good and it's bad. You can stop a run at the end of any zone, or you can keep going further to more difficult zones. I guess they changed the way it works. And the problem with that is, though, the door to go to the more difficult zones was behind the door to progress to, like, the final area of Zone 1. Think of, like, the alt path in Isaac, where Downpour 1 is accessible in both Basement 1 and also Basement 2. Oh, there's like a story now, too? I'm all turned around here. I guess I haven't played the game in a while. We're going to do another run and hopefully go a little bit further. It used to be like that first temple area you saw, that first temple thing, that used to be like 3 different floors. And at the end of floor 2, you would enter to the caves or the catacombs area, right? But I only had 2 floors there, which was strange. I wonder if it makes me go there because it's like it's the first time I've played in a long time and it's trying to like tutorialize me. The Eye of Agony protects this temple. We're gonna make it to the next area. Trust me. We'll go until we die in like Zone 2 or Zone 3 or whatever. But I guess they've changed quite a lot, and I'm still a little bit. Thank God I grabbed that, right? I missed. Oh, I can't. So another small tidbit. You can't auto-collect money by walking away if another phantom opens up the chest first. Ice physics. All right. That's on me entirely. So if you don't open up a chest before the phantoms do, then you have to stand there and pick it all up by yourself, which I think is a cool way to incentivize going quicker than everybody else before you. What hit me? Oh, it's a smasher. It's a smasher. It's a smashing item. Okay, keep that in mind. Watch out for thwomps in this game. Nothing on the ceiling. We're cool. I can just jump this normally, but I'll do the whip to be safe. I'm a quick rabbit in this game. That's why I love the ice whip so much, man. If you die with a whip, though, you can't use it anymore. You gotta win a run, or another guy is to pick up your whip on their run, or like win that same temple for you to get all your old loot back. So it's weirdly online, I would say. There's an element of like cooperative play to this that you don't usually get in games that are like not directly cooperative. You know what I mean? Like you're not really getting this sense of like working together in a game where you're following somebody's ghost. Like imagine if in Mario Kart, like in the ghost races with like the staff and all that, imagine if in that game the staff ghosts could hit you with items they would throw. I don't got enough money for this. That sucks. I'm at 1 heart already. So where's the caves door? It used to be back there. Thanks for the essence. I guess that guy died from fall damage. That's sad. This is the laser man. Imagine if staff ghosts in Mario Kart could like throw green shells and like pot shot you from the past. Or they could also like throw you item boxes, or they could boost you with like mushrooms or whatever. It's kind of like what this game does, and I think it's very interesting. It's a very cool idea. that I wish was... I'm just going to do this. Fall damage cancel, yeah. We got to go to the... Oh, I guess I got to go to the red and blue doors. Is there no future areas in this game anymore? What happened to my caves? Because there was no door to go to the caves last area. Is the cave door behind the relic now? And I just picked it up too soon? This is so strange. Thank God I grabbed that. Oh, there's money down there. I don't really care. I'm going to die, I think, no matter what here. This is so strange. They've changed so much. I'm guessing it's going to be for the better. But I would need more time with the game to fully discern, like, what happened to the other areas or what's properly changed here. I almost just died because that little thing was sticking out. Oh, no, the invaders are still here. Watch this. Ice physics, dude, it actually kind of helped me there. We're going in this room. All right. All right. We got boosted into a spike. That happens. Maybe it's for the best because we have to give up the ice whip now and play with probably a better whip that's going to make us go further. Huh. I wonder if they moved the next zone doors behind everything else. If you want to watch what this game used to be like, there's an older video on the channel isn't the bamboo whip like the best one that I have? Oh, no, they changed how these whips work, huh? Chests have more coins. Drop coins in water to heal. Gain a heart container. I had one that gave me +2 hearts, I thought. But I don't know where that one went. Heal 1 heart each time you buy a blessing. Oh, here it is. It's double damage, but also you gain 2 heart containers. We'll take Feather Whip. I'm fine doing that. But you can watch the older video on my channel to see what the game used to be like in its early access. But I want to see, how do you access the further areas? Because it looks like your run just ends when you make it to the relic. And I think as hard as it was to discern like where the caves and the catacomb doors were in the last update, whip it, get it, there we go. I like being able to at least progress there in general and not be blue balled out of it. I don't go as fast anymore. That's kind of sad. No fall damage? I'm taking fall damage for sure. I canceled, we're cool. If you crouch before you hit the ground, it will cancel your fall damage. Movement-wise, I still really enjoy this game. I think it's really fun. I think it's very, very fast-paced. They don't try to like block off like big skips with certain abilities. You can get ones like wings, which let you like glide when you fall down. You can get multiple jumps. You can get faster slides. Crouch jumps let you go super, super high, like 3D Mario games and things like that. Hello. There's a lot of cool movement in this game. But again, I don't know if that properly makes up for just as the game goes on here, the little bit of like lack of content. I think that was the game's biggest fail point, was that after it released, there really wasn't a whole lot new you would find. Even for having as many updates as the game did, it had plenty of updates. Oh, there's a key in this room? Oh, it's back here, that's right. For as many updates as the game, had, the key's gone. What? Oh, the door's open? I guess phantoms can open doors for you now, question mark? That's new. I used to be able to have to do it yourself every single time, but interesting. Sexy Lightning McQueen, essence collected. I don't know if I want that essence, Phantom Abyss. I don't know if I want necessarily Sexy McQueen's essence there, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? This is very, because like that, this door's locked. There's a key over there. Like these room layouts, they're coming back to me, but this is so strange. Like, why did that last door just unlock without me doing anything? Did a phantom truly open that door, or did it just like bug out? This game's not very buggy, but again, it's always like an option. Okay, give me wings. Wings, my favorite. Like, watch this. You can float by holding space in the air now. Okay, is there a door to the catacombs back here? No, there's no catacomb door. So it's got to be in the next area. If it's not, I'm confused. And maybe I'm supposed to be confused. Maybe it's like, this is like for a first-time player, you progress a bit, then you unlock the caves. Because right here where it's black below the green like area, that used to be the caves area. It used to show you that beforehand. So maybe it's supposed to be you eventually unlock that. And I'm not supposed to have knowledge of the caves. I played, you know, a ton of early access of this game. I played it like for an hour, like every stream back when I started streaming full time. So it could be just progression-wise, I'm not supposed to know about the caves yet. And I have to progress to unlock it, which I guess would make a lot of sense, honestly. And at that point, that's good game design right there. But as someone who did play early access, I am a bit confused, and I would like to be enlightened. Am I making this? I'm making this. We're fine. So that's the door over there. I'm just going to skip. Because there you are, Mr. Laser Shooter. Yeah, I can just skip that, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's the timer for the laser, I think? Interesting. Yeah, Wings is like one of the best is you can skip a bunch of areas. You can get one that's like called Long Whip, which lets you whip from, well, far away because you have a long-ass whip. That one's also pretty good because you can do some big skips with that as well. Hello, Laser Man. But primarily, Wings is the best because you can cancel fall damage with it. You can cross bigger gaps. You can do crazy dodges. I want to go up here, now that I think about it. I want more money. I'll be able to afford... able to afford some better stuff in the future here. And hopefully we can get, like, if we get Long Whip with Wings, we can skip a lot of bigger areas, which, again, will put you really far forward and you can dodge the Guardian. So is the caves door in here, yes or no? Can I avoid grabbing the relic and going to the catacombs? Let's go behind the relic really quickly and see. The door used to be like behind another door. Doesn't seem to be anything leading to the next area. Unless I'm supposed to go like higher up and dodge around it. That'd be a weird thing to hide behind like a secret, but you know, there's been weirder choices made in this game. This guy's going up here. What are you going up here for, brother? I don't see any secrets up here. Let's explore together. Is there anything interesting? He's got double jump. Nice bonus there. I think the relics or the upgrades are random each time. Is there a catacombs door back here? Oh, what's that? If it's not back here, I'm sure it's locked behind something else. It's a big boy chest. I got an uncommon key from that. Nothing over there. Oh, hold on. I see another chest. We'll get some extra collectibles here. Never hurt nobody. That's why Wings is so good. Yeah, I guess Catacombs is locked behind progression now. But the game knows I've been there because in my top right, those keys, the green ones are for this area. Blue are for Catacombs. Red is for Inferno. So the game knows that I've been there before. I just don't know how to access it. Huh. Interesting. Well, to give my final thoughts coming back to this game, here's what I'll say. The improvements that they made were well needed, and I think they work in the game's favor. It no longer just tanks my CPU or my GPU to play the game. It's running just fine. It used to be pretty awful. And if I knew how to enter Catacombs, I think I would be enjoying the game a lot more. They toned down the weird invader enemies a lot, which helps out with just the aesthetic quite a bit. There's quite a few more traps. I wish the game was a bit harder in the first area because there's not much there to kill you, even though I did die once. There's not much there to kill you. I'd say the game is definitely worth, I think it's like 12, 15 bucks if I'm not mistaken. Definitely worth the money. You will get over 15 bucks of content out of this game. Because we have like caves relics back here. There's one of our Inferno things up here. Oh, it's right here. It's a snake. Weird. Can I do like anything back here? No, there's one of the Inferno ones, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why that area is locked off. It's definitely worth your money. And I think that they're still making regular updates to the game. I would say it's worth your money, and I think you should check it out if you like parkour adventure games like this. But for now, that's all for me. If you enjoyed the video in the Rewind Week episode 1, let me know. If you want to see more of this game in particular, give it a like and a comment to show me you want to see it. But aside from that, I have been BD1P. Peace out and goodbye.